Now, a week-long celebration of literature and the work it inspires launches in the capital today. The London Book and Screen Week is back for the second year. Our reporter Rhea El Salahi is at one of the events in Soho. Rhea, can you explain more?
Yeah, a busy house in Soho this evening as some of the capital's leading emerging LGBT writers and performers come together for the launch of this 7-day festival celebrating the part that literature, books, play in the creative world in the capital. And I'm joined by one of the people involved in this evening's event, Alexis, Gregory, a playwright and author who will be doing a reading here tonight. What will you be reading?
Yes, I'm reading from a play I wrote called Slap, which was on at Theatre Royal Stratford East last year and is returning in June, so I'll be reading from that tonight.
How important are events like this for enabling the industry here in London and the performers involved in it to prosper?
I think they're really important because it's just so important to provide a platform, I think, for writers, maybe for up-and-coming talent, like Polari is providing a platform for LGBT voices. I think that's really important. Sometimes those voices are still struggling to be heard, so I think it's really important.
And the wider London Book and Screen Week that's taking place, so many events going off across the capital. How significant is an event that celebrates the part that books, that literature plays in the creative industry?
Again, I just think it's highlighting how important it is and how important the arts are for society, and anything that can kind of bring together different mediums, I think it can only be good.
And you've had some fantastic success already, as you mentioned. You've got an exciting summer coming up by the sounds of it.
Oh yeah, so we're bringing Slap back. It's going to have a one-off performance in June in association with the Telegraph newspaper, which is really exciting. So yeah, it's in the week leading up to Pride, so this June in London.
And tell us a little bit about Slap. Tell us the story behind it.
Okay, it's kind of crazy, but it's about the relationship between a male-to-female transsexual, Dominique, the character I play, and her boyfriend Danny, and another stranger who keeps knocking at the door, and let's just say none of the characters are perhaps what you might expect them to be.
Do you feel without a festival like this, without events like this in the capital, that perhaps stories like yours wouldn't be told, or would find it more difficult to be told?
Yeah, I do still feel, as I mentioned, sometimes marginalised voices are hard to come through to anything like this that can provide a platform. It's amazing. Team Angelica, who published the play, who I produced the play with, are always trying to give voices as well to artists who maybe don't have those opportunities. So yeah, I think it's essential.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us this evening. Best of luck with it. We're joining you at the launch of the London Book and Screen Festival and catching up with some of the leading emerging talent in this capital. Catching up with some more of them a little later in the programme.
Right in Soho, thank you.